Hello, everyone who's watching with us, all millions of people around the world.
Shit. Nigga. Fucking
All
nigga.
right, are you screen sharing?
We're getting kicked off YouTube.
Good. Are you ready?
No.
Oh, tell me when. Fuck. I've not told Scott what this is, where this track is, what sanctioning body this is, and you don't know either.
Because Elliot doesn't care.
Did you see the thing I sent you? Rich Vogler's just practicing in Michigan. That was awesome.
I win.
Funny enough, he crashed out with his old.
Nigga. Boop, boop, boop. Fuck you, Elliot. Okay, start the race. Yeah, we need to get sound to the audience, to the people we don't care about.
Didn't start for me.
Why isn't this going?
Son of a bitch.
Why?
Watch
Wait.
together's like fuck for me sometimes.
There it goes. There it goes.
Greg Kramer. He's more of a sports car broadcaster.
What year was this?
2003. I used to watch these every night.
So, like, I went to look at motorsports on all the big sports channels on TV. It's fucking non-existent. Like, it's pathetic.
Fox Sports 1 now and stuff like that. But
yeah, but even that, it's not
Ken
even
Stout.
close to what it used to be.
Yeah, this is on Speed. Ken Stout there. He's done everything from this to
Does that
Combine
channel
Harvest.
still exist?
What?
Does Speed still exist?
No, it became Fox Sports 1.
Gay.
Yeah, pretty much. Ken Stout's done everything from this and Indy cars to Combine Harvester demolition derbies.
Corn harvesting demo derbies.
Yes. Country Joe.
Come on, Country Joe.
Butch Miller and Kevin
That's
Sawinski
a quote.
too.
That's a quote for you. Country Joe's got one hell of a team.
Yeah.
That's a quote.
Two really old short track veterans, Butch Miller and Kevin Sawinski. I remember seeing them in the Truck Series when I was like 4. I remember.
I hate when race cars use pastel colors. I fucking hate that.
It's such a random thing to hate.
It's fucking faggy looking. It's like, no, somebody wreck him.
He's a hell of a good driver.
But if you're gonna go with faggy colors, go pink and black.
Yeah, but Timberwolf, man, snuff.
Gay.
Oh, I missed this. I missed this intro.
That makes me want to see Dale Earnhardt's car come and just smash into him at 120. Because you know Dale would do it.
There we go. Salem Speedway.
Oh, yay! Indiana.
40 miles away from Louisville, Kentucky.
In Diana.
Diana?
Yeah.
There's a town called Diana?
No. There's a state called Diana.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, because you're fucking Diana.
Which I have.
I've not fucked a Diana.
Mm.
I don't know if I really would want to fuck a Diana, though.
Probably
nice. Not. Probably not.
She was nice. Jimmy Trado. You might remember him from sprint boat racing.
Yeah.
See, he covers everything. 33 degrees. That's the same as Talladega. Just a short track. So these lap speeds are insane.
See, I want them to review the safety car and the pace car. I want them to review it. Tell me what it is.
Probably a Chevy or a Ford.
It looks like a Chevy. Might have been an SS or a Monte Carlo.
Yeah, 2003. So
That dude did not want to be there. That dude was just like,
listen to that sound though.
pay me. Rambamba. Habramba.
Fuel injected
Rambe.
V8.
Rambe.
They
What?
were fuel injected 10 years before the NASCAR Cup cars were.
Have you seen the newest Rambo movie by chance?
No.
It's a very visual, like the only reason you'd want to watch it is for the visual treat because it's super fucking fucked up and gory. But I heard Sylvester Stallone described perfectly from that movie. Like he got all beefed up for the expendable movies, the big blockbuster movies.
Yeah.
But in Rambo, he was a motherfucking T-Rex. He was huge.
Roar. So
Yeah,
I had not actually seen this. Well, maybe I saw this race a billion years ago, but I have not seen this race.
Indianans. Hoosiers.
Hoosiers.
Yeah, look at him. Hicks.
I know an Indianan other than you.
What's that?
I know an Indianan other than you.
I think it's awesome that that black funeral band formed in Indianapolis.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that's awesome.
They're either from Indiana or Texas. There's some.
Well, it sounds like they formed in Indianapolis.
Kevin Sawinski.
That's too Jewish. I can't root for him.
Hell of a good racer, though.
I'm just kidding.
I remember him with the truck series. Well, now
Shane
there's
Tesh.
Yeah, I don't know much about him.
That character Hesh from C-Lab.
I
want some sex! Sex!
Tony Porter, he's good.
Sex!
Reed Sorensen, I think, is in this. Peter Cozzolino.
I know that name.
I like the name Peter Cozzolino for some reason. Just very Italian.
It sounds like a pizza joint. Cozzolinos.
Travis Kittleson. Greg Stewart.
He's named after a racetrack.
What?
Glen Allen Motor Speedway. Gene Roberts. If he I'm judging every racer I ever hear as what kind of restaurant they would own based on their name.
There's Cozzolino.
So Cozzolino, that's a pizza joint.
What about Chris Wimmer?
Chris Wimmer. Like a shitty Norwegian dish restaurant.
He's the brother of Scott Wimmer, who briefly raced Busch Series. He was a promising driver who had his career not cut short, but kind of kneecapped when he drove a truck into a ditch when he was drunk.
Ouch.
Brian Refner. Reed Sorensen.
I know that
remember
name.
when Reed Sorensen was 14 racing Legends cars. Studhouse. That was his nickname.
Chris Stump. If he owned a restaurant, it'd be a truck stop.
Wangrens?
No, Chris Stump.
Oh, Chris Stump.
Fucking Stump. What's your name? What's your name, soldier? Fucking Stump.
What about Toby Porter?
Toby Porter would own a steakhouse.
Yeah.
Porter steak, yeah. Come down to Porter's.
So Winsky would be some sort of deli.
Like salami and shit.
Come down to I want some salami. Wow. Okay, my rock star here has not been in the fridge. It is ice cold.
Cool.
Well, yeah, unfortunately it's freezing in here. I just love Country Joe's. That's such a great team name.
Country Joe.
I used to love the series. Went bankrupt the next year.
AC Delco.
I love that name.
Yeah, it is a good name.
That and
Morton
Quaker State.
Salt. Damn, these are some pretty decent sponsors here.
AC Delco. If you're not asking for it, you're asking for it.
BF Goodrich.
Yep. I think
That
he's
is I think that's the best name in racing. BF Goodrich or Goodrich.
Yeah,
That's such a great name.
They used to do Trans Am and ASA.
Goodrich.
That guy.
How you doing?
Works
I'm Goodrich today.
That guy now works for PRN. He is a radio broadcaster now. Of Albright. He has a radio voice. Ken Stout. You'll see a lot more of him as we keep doing this. There's a midget race Saturday night called the Chili Bowl.
Is it because it's chilly?
I have no fucking idea. But it's an indoor midget race. It's coming up to Saturday. I'm gonna be watching that shit.
Ugh. I made this green tea shit for my throat and for my cough. That's raw honey, lime, lemon, green tea, and raw honey. I think I already said raw honey. Dude, it's so hard to drink. It's so hard to drink. It's so just fucking lemon lime. Like
lights are off. Green flag.
Green.
Oh, someone's driving back.
How many laps? 30?
300.
Oh, shit. Okay, so, yeah, dropping back's not a bad idea.
Well, I think he missed his shift, so that's actually a bad idea.
That was a bad idea.
Yeah. I've never heard these cars rev so high because they're usually on like little quarter mile and like this track is seriously banged for a half mile.
Do you lose points for losing a position?
No.
Do you gain points for gaining a position?
They tried that in Champ Car once and it just didn't. Oh, Wangren. I love that last name. They tried that in Champ Car. The person with the most positions gained would get a point, but it just never caught on.
Because if you scored more points for each position that you gained, it always makes sense to drop back early.
Obviously, you score. I mean, based on where you finish, you score the points.
That is a fucking awesome looking car right there. The number 30. That is a bad motherfucking ass race car.
Okay. You're gonna make me look as just. Oh yeah, you don't gain points for just passing people. I mean, until the race ends, obviously. I want to own an ASA pace car.
Yeah, you know that thing's badass. It's a Pontiac.
I miss Pontiac.
I do too. I miss them a lot, actually. When I went to buy my new car, the Chevy Cruze, I wanted a Pontiac G6, but it just wasn't meant to be. Like, they were cheaper, but the bank wouldn't let me take a loan because they wanted to make more money.
Okay, the 30 cars, Travis Kittleson, sponsored by Bob Steele Chevrolet. But I like Pontiac had some good cars. I never really caught on. Troy. I always laughed at that name Troy for some reason.
What's your name? Troy.
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 Troy. I don't know why.
Troy.
Just a funny name. Okay, stop.
Troy.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
So you have the 30th Travis Kittleson, sponsored by Bob Steele Chevrolet and owned by Robert Kittleson. Gary St. Amant was my favorite driver in ASA.
BF Goodrich. That was the sound effect for the graphic.
Yep, I know. Yeah. He's on the medicine shop / BF Goodrich, and it's a Chevy. They're all mostly Chevys in this field. There are a couple Fords.
They all look like Monte Carlos.
There's a couple Fords, but yeah, they're mostly Chevys. I don't think it's a spec series. It's just Chevy had the dominant car. Plus, I think they were using a Chevy crate engine anyway. So Scott Legacy, I liked him too.
What's the difference? What makes a crate engine special?
Well, a crate engine is basically an engine you buy.
Pre-assembled?
Yeah, and they build, engines.
Just bolt onto it.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper, basically. Which takes a little bit away from, ingenuity or whatever, but if it keeps people in business, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you got races going, right?
Green flag is out. Jim, the green flag is out. Hey, Jim.
Is Jim here?
No, Trado.
Oh. I wonder what it would be like to watch a race with Jim.
You'd probably get bored.
He probably would.
Mike Garvey was one of those guys who's a really good driver, but
Listen
he was
to that.
pretty much
that whine, that real high-pitched whine.
Yeah. He was a really good driver in this series, but he could never put it together or a good ride together in any other series. Mike Garvey.
All right, I need to pay attention to who's doing what here. All right, here's the leaders. Sawinski, Garvey, Pyle, Locke, Leck, whatever his name is. Ruvners, Miller, Clover, Stewart, Downey, Porter, Wimmer, Allen Jr. All right. So top 10 is what I'm going to be looking at. See what happens.
I love those cars. I think
Stump
these one works.
Is a rookie.
What happened?
Stump is a rookie.
Yeah.
In this race.
Yeah, I think these races are more exciting than some of the NASCAR races.
Not much has changed.
Well, it's a 300 lap race. They're kind of feeling each other out. No, not feeling each other up. Feeling each other out.
They're feeling each other up.
Yeah, I already knew you were going to do that. I just wanted to sort of stop you from being
I
an
did
asshole.
it anyways. Fuck you.
No, thank you.
Hey, just a word from our sponsors here, which our only sponsor is the fact that we don't give a shit about our audience.
Nope. Scott, you're wrong. You're wrong. I'll plug my sponsor right now. Rockstar Energy Drink keeps the Swine Brothers running.
Yeah, it's an official thing, too.
Oh, poor Toby Porter.
Hey, you should just keep writing them letters like, come on, guys, sponsor my crazy podcast.
I did write Monster. They didn't reply back.
Come on. Just keep writing them. Like, just keep sending letters.
Monster
come on.
has sponsored NASCAR for about 2 million a year, and they're still wondering if they're going to continue the sponsorship for next year. Oh, today I had a Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich. Jimmy Dean makes good breakfast sandwiches.
Raw honey. It keeps me from coughing.
What does
Raw
it
honey.
taste like?
Honey?
I mean, the thing you're drinking with honey and lemon and
Like lemon lime. Fucking Nazi lemon lime. It's Nazi, dude.
I just see. I drink what's called Good Earth tea, which is cinnamon tea, when I get sick.
Well, green tea has antioxidants. So does honey. Lemon and lime help you do all kinds of like digest food and shit like that.
And
But
Reed Sorensen,
yeah,
good thing you didn't hit anything.
wee.
You'll need some headache tea.
My headache's gone. I had one as soon as I woke up. It sucked.
I usually have a headache. I have one
I
right
broke
now.
down and took some acetaminophen pills.
I have like an industrial size headache thing.
Do you have anything for your migraines? Like
I just take Advil.
what you need to do what you need to do next time is get a really hot towel and lay on it. Just lay on it on your head. Or and also a hot washcloth, just put it over your face.
I just have a normal headache right now.
Well, you gotta like the reason you get migraines is from swelling and from tension, and heat's the only thing that'll do it. Heat and quiet.
Quiet's not really something I'm used to, as you can tell here.
Yeah, well, and also being really, really cold. That's not good.
If I close my window, then it'll go up to about 5,000 degrees. So I'm always careful about talking to the weather with people, talking about the weather with people from like the East Coast, because it's probably like minus 80,000 degrees where you are.
Yeah.
So,
well, today it's actually not bad. It's 59 degrees today.
What? 59? It's 52 here.
Fuck off. Guess what it's going to be tomorrow, though?
Minus 59.
Let me see here. Well, actually, not too cold until later.
Kevin Sawinski's making a pit stop.
It's livable the rest of the week. The lows are like 12, 8, 16, 6, and 1, though.
Yeah, so here it's low enough that it's just really cold in my room with the window open. It's not frostbite. But cold is still cold.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, if you hang out in 50-degree weather all day without like clothes on, you'll be fucking freezing.
I have a blanket everywhere, so Sawinski just pitted.
Listen to those gears going.
Yeah. That's a very short track car sound.
Do they use like crate transmissions too?
I don't know about this series. It depends on the series. I would assume so, just for cost cutting. No. Here's a broken sway bar.
Yeah, you need one of those.
Well, yeah.
It's not good. This is not good. Yeah, his car's bouncing around and shit. Hard to turn.
Yeah, it's part of the suspension, as they were just saying.
Yeah, I know.
And you're on a high bank. This track is really high bank, so
you need good suspension.
You're getting a lot of load, and yeah, the sway bar braking is. It's about as good as being
like you're done if they can't fix that.
Well, I mean, he'll probably still race around, but
I doubt it.
Let's see. Wow, fourth start. He's already kicking ass. God, that's a great sound.
Pretty much nothing has changed. Pretty much.
It's an early race. It's early in the going. God, I want to go to a race now. Fuck it. I already went to a race, by the way.
Yeah, I know you did.
The
You're lucky.
Supercross, which I can't find on. I found it on a torrent, but I can't find it on a watching streaming video site.
Bam, bam, bam.
It was funny when you were talking about this track, because you don't know shit about racing. You're like, it's just a small little track. I was like, no, it's not. This thing's banked like monstrous.
It's a short track, but it's a big short track.
I mean, not every track is like Martinsville, which is the race I was watching. NASCAR race when he met. It's a total flat. It's a paperclip. It's a half mile, same as this, but it's a paperclip. It has really sort of drag strip style straights, and then the turns you know slam on the brakes, and
Right.
there's no banking. So the only way to pass people is to hit people. And Kevin said, "Well, they're not done. They're just working hard." And he's in the battle for the championship, so he's screwed.
Yeah. If they can't get that fixed, I doubt he can race. Not a good thing at all.
I don't think I go on board with him. I think the obscenities would be quite loud.
He was giving a death stare into the camera just now. Like he was just looking through his helmet at the camera like fuck you. He's just fucking mean mugging the camera. That's great.
I like him though. But Butch Miller's just laughing right now. Butch Miller is how old was he when this happened? He was
50.
uh you're more right than you know.
I just saw a picture of him.
Let me just uh you never want people to hold you up.
No, that's usually not a good thing. You know,
He's 51 by the way. He was 51 when this happened. That'd be Butch Miller.
Butch Miller, 51. I said 50. I was almost right.
Yeah, well, I've you know, you're actually right about something.
Wouldn't be the first time, Elliot, you know?
Whereas Kevin Sawinski at this time is 38. He's now an owner. He's retired from driving. Butch Miller probably still is driving. He's short track legend. A lot of these drivers are legends. There's kind of two categories in this series: old timers and young rook, like Reed Sorensen 17 and Butch Miller 51. You know, Butch Miller's been racing since before you were born, literally. Whereas Reed Sorensen is a year younger than you. See, I don't count because I was only born. Although it is weird.
Yeah, you're like a kid.
No, it is weird nowadays where I see like successful drivers younger than me, and I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah, it shouldn't be happening.
Oh yeah. As you get older and older, the more you'll notice it.
Well, Christina
Like
Nielsen's
you get kind of resentful about it too. Like you'll see some like 22-year-old hotshot just kicking ass and taking names, and you'll be like, "Fucking motherfucker!"
Look at Christina Nielsen. She's only 2 years older than I am. Joey Logano's only 4 years, and fucking Jamie Chadwick, who's already won a British GT championship, she's 4 years younger than I am. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, how?
I was watching races before you were born, child. Literally.
Kicking ass and taking names, dude.
Yeah,
That's
right?
what it is.
Yeah. And then you have Butch Miller, who is 51.
He's been racing since before cars were invented.
Most likely he's racing before Jim was born. There's a guy racing around this time named Joe Ruttman who was 59. He made his first NASCAR Winston Cup or Grand National start in 1963. He was still winning major races.
Wow.
It's just, and then like I said, you see Reed Sorensen who is 17 at this race.
Chris Stump.
Chris Stump
Started for he fixed his shit. Fixed his sway bar.
Let's see. Chris Stump. He's 23. Mr. Stump.
In this race?
Yes.
A few years older than me.
Apparently, he didn't do very well.
All right. Let's see some racing here.
Great name, though. Wow, 16. He's slow as. Oh no, there was a girl I was watching at the Southwest race who was 15 years old. This year, and it was like, not only was I watching races before you were born, by the time you were born, I was already somewhat of an expert. Robbie Pyle. Rev limiter. What? I don't think you want to eat at a place called Piles, but what restaurant would Robbie Pyle own? Some sort of shitty like truck
like
stop.
Like a shitty truck stop fucking hamburger joint.
I don't think you'd want to eat. I mean, Robbie's maybe, but Piles, I don't think you'd want to eat.
There'd be hot dogs spinning around in one of those machines. And a killer, like there'd be something there that was just absolutely killer. Like
he's driving
like some kind of roast beef sandwich or something.
He's driving the Citgo car.
Roast beef sounds really good right now.
Yes, doesn't it? The number 63 car.
You know what else sounds really good right now is a prime rib. I
had pulled pork sandwich last night.
Nice. Or some really good fish sandwich or something like that.
Robbie Pyle from Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus. There's a dude from
Yes.
Evansville, Indiana in this race.
Interesting.
That's like an hour away from me. I know how to get there too. Pretty
Robbie,
easy.
Mr. Pyle is 34 as of this race. Evansville. Yeah,
Like if you were gonna come visit, that's where I would recommend you actually stay because there's actually shit to do there.
shit. If I ever come and visit, I'm going at the weekend where there's racing in Salem. Okay. Okay, see you later.
Hold on a second.
You know what I mean?
Hold on, wait. Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna look something up. I'm gonna look up when Salem opens and
I know in the major races are at Salem. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
see when opening day is.
Oh, the 16-year-old's in it. Out of Wisconsin. There's a lot of Midwestern. This series did run at Irwindale, though, the track in California. So, but it was mainly a Midwestern series. Um, They ran in Lakeland, Florida, Texas, Concord Speedway, which is North Carolina, Lanier, which is Georgia, so southern, Toledo, Ohio, which is the sort of another high bank track. They raced at Cedar Rapids in Iowa. I'm actually giving you the entire 2003 lineup while Scott's looking this up.
God damn.
I-70 Speedway, Missouri was round 7. You know what? Here, I will. Yeah, I-70. Race of Mansfield, Ohio. Indianapolis Raceway Park. Madison, which is a gateway, which I can never remember if it was Illinois or Missouri. All I know is that it's gateway. Berlin Raceway, which I can't remember where that is.
Well, I'm gonna look up last year's schedule to see when their first race was, and it'll be around that time. April 1st.
Okay, Berlin, Michigan.
Oh, that was open practice.
They raced at Jennerstown, Pennsylvania, which Jim doesn't actually know where that is.
April 29th, Kentuckiana Ford Dealers ARCA 200.
Ah, I saw that race live. Okay, I'm sorry. That name's retarded.
It's too long.
Kentuckiana.
Oh, yeah.
They raced at Lake Erie in Pennsylvania. They raced at Elko, which is at Michigan. Small ass track. They raced at Iliana Motor Speedway. Where the hell is Iliana?
Hey, we could stay. When you do come, we could stay at this like drug house fucking motel for like, like $60. Cheap as fuck. That's where the interesting things and people will be. Well,
Schererville, Indiana. That's where Iliana is.
Or we could stay at West Baden, but that'd be like $150 a night. But we can just go see that shit. But I don't know.
What else is on their schedule? I'm just curious.
I'm going back. Hold on.
Salem.
All right, so
and then the last race was Nashville.
May 13th, Meadowview, Salem Crossing Mother's Day celebration. Free grandstand admission for ladies. Lucas Oil Great American Stocks, front wheel drive stock, and Indiana Champ Kart Series.
That's just a local thing.
Casey's General Store Gas, CRA Challenge.
Casey's
Lucas
General Store sponsors everything, and yet I have no idea what the hell it is.
Casey's?
Yeah.
It's a gas station.
Okay. They don't have it in California.
100-lap late model in Saturday, June 17th.
Very nice. Pet Boys.
Hell, $15 to get into that. On this one looks good. Saturday, August 12th. USAC, Silver Crown, and Lucas Oil Great American Stocks. Midwest Old Timers Vintage Car Club. That looks actually pretty good.
Silver Crown is a series I've always wanted to watch live. You know what sprint cars are, right? Well, think of them, but bigger. They're bigger.
Wow. We should go see that. And there's going to be vintage cars, vintage race cars there.
Yep. I I used to see races at this track when I was like, 5, 6, 7 years old on ESPN. USAC midgets and ARCA. Obviously, they ARCA comes twice a year. ARCA's
this one looks good. ARCA Racing Series 200 plus Lucas Oil Great American Stock 50.
I don't know anything about the Great American Stock Series except for I think they used to race at like Portland, which is a road course. But yeah, ARCA, I've always wanted to see ARCA live. So ARCA is like the sort of ASA of today, but a little higher horsepower, but sort of the same.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sort of the same people and the same. So I like ARCA, Automobile Racing Club of America. Sometimes it's even more exciting than NASCAR.
This is from last year, this schedule. So keep in mind that it might be different dates, but this one looks like it would be fun. Smoker friendly discount tobacco Halloween 200. 29th annual, $5,000 to win. Lucas Oil Great American Stock Classic, non-points.
I would have to see who the drivers were, but I mean,
that one's only $14 though.
A lot of I would like to plan my vacations around racing. Like I would love to go to Vegas when there's a race.
Well, let me look up. Let me look up Indianapolis schedules.
It's called Lucas Oil Raceway at Indianapolis.
Hold on.
I would hate the people call me on the radio, the TV guys, when I'm under caution. It's just like, shut up.
Yeah. I got too much shit.
Well, no, I'd be too busy swearing.
We could go to drag racing.
U.S. Nationals. I've always wanted to go to that.
Well, here, let me look that shit up.
Is the Rich Vogler Classics at Lucas Oil Raceway, I think.
Chevrolet Performance U.S. Nationals.
The Big Go. That's what they call it. And, of course, I live out here.
March 24th and 25th.
No, it's in Labor Day.
They don't have the full schedule out.
What about last year's, though?
Hold on.
Because last year's should be about the same.
August 17th.
Is what?
The NHRA Chevy Performance U.S. Nationals.
That's not right. It's always Labor Day.
Oh, wait. August 30th through the 4th.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now I get it.
Bitch, I know my drag racing.
Bitch.
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 When's the Rich Vogler Classic,
My
though?
board, bitch. Hey, I wouldn't be able to go to the whole thing. I could go to the main event probably.
Well,
On
yeah, we never go to qualifying. We always just go to the.
on September 4th on Monday.
Monday.
I'm off on that day.
We have the Winter Nationals, which is called the Big Go West, which is the second biggest drag race of the year.
So, how about this? How about this for a race vacation to Indiana? Look up what's going on at Salem that same weekend. Go watch some racing there, and then go to U.S. Nationals on September 4th.
I've always wanted to go to the U.S. Nationals. And Mike Garvey is in trouble.
I bet it's easier to get into this than it would be the Indy 500.
Well, it's still pretty damn. I mean,
well, yeah, I'm sure it is.
In Indy, I don't know much about it.
See how much tickets are for this bitch.
I'm going to look up.
Would you want to do premium package or just tickets?
Probably just tickets.
I'm gonna look at premium though. See what it comes with.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the oval schedule for Lucas Oil Raceway.
Okay, so we could do a 2-day package with the premium. Wait. Oh, that's only for Saturday and Sunday though.
Caution.
All right, so for 2 people for a Saturday Sunday 2-day pass premium will be $119.
Okay.
And then for Monday, let me see what I can do.
Carb Night Classic.
There's nothing for Monday. That's gay. I want to see what the top diggity dog. For one ticket, for the top ticket, it's $345 per ticket.
Oh yeah, I just get general admission, and you do get to go to the pits. Every ticket's a pit pass.
I want to know what all comes with it. With the 2-day package thing. Premium package. Okay, hold on.
You never want to have a broken steering rack.
Dude, that $345 ticket, listen to what you get with it. Enjoy the fantastic starting line seating location with an unobstructed view down the track. Access to the TEC hospitality tent with weekend continental breakfasts and buffet lunch. Free non-alcoholic beverages, cash bar, closed circuit TVs, and exclusive driver appearances. And more.
I can never find the time to do any of that hospitality. Like, we got a pit pass for NASCAR or for MotoGP. I could just never find the time to go because I was too busy watching the support races.
Now, that 2-day package, you get both days together, reserved and general admission seating available, adult and junior pricing available, kids 12 years and younger free. That's it. So you might as well just get GA
Well, that's
tickets.
what we usually get.
So
The
let
only
me see.
problem with GA is like you don't have any saved seating, so you better like leave someone to watch over your seat if you go get a hot dog or some shit.
Let's see how much just regular tickets are.
Mike Cope. Of course, we don't go to Indy, but we do go to Long Beach, which is the second biggest IndyCar race. We have a lot of the second biggest. Have you noticed? The second biggest drag race, we have the second biggest IndyCar race. We're number two. We're number two. Yeah, I'd rather be number two than number
Oh,
20.
what the fuck? No. Tickets. So it doesn't have tickets up for the Nationals yet for GA. But on February 8th, Winter Nationals start.
Yes, I know. I go.
I should go to that one.
It's a
But
great Pomona Fairplex in Pomona, California.
there's none on a Monday or Tuesday I could go to, though. That's what
No,
sucks.
that's the only race on a Monday is the U.S. Nationals because it's Labor Day. Every Wednesday night though is from May till Labor Day is Speedway at Industry Racing, Industry Hills Expo Center. We're gonna watch some of those.
Aw, I missed a lot there. Are we halfway yet?
I don't think so. Okay, here's a replay.
Dude from Indy.
Casolino. Coming back to green.
Ouch. I'll be right back, dude. I gotta get something to eat real quick.
Lucky bastard.
I have to. I'll be right back.
Okay. That's a shame for Mr. Casolino, the driver from Indianapolis. What happened to Peter Cozzolino after the ASA? A lot of the drivers I never heard from again after the ASA folded in 2004. Um, of course, Kevin Sawinski became an ARCA owner. Butch Miller raced some trucks and such, until 2011 at least. But there's a lot of guys you just stopped hearing from. I'm guessing they all did. Um, Grand Am. No one has anything positive to say about Grand Am anymore. Oh, what a shit series. Chris Swimmer. Of course, this is back when ASA was covered live on Speed. Ah. Gary Saint Amant. He raced USAR Pro Cup for a while after 2003, although he did make a start in 2004, I believe. So he might have even won a race in 2004. I'm not sure. Davin Sights. He's still racing. Scrapvinyl.com. It's always good to have a website, scrapvinyl.com, when you have a car that's with the front fender held up with duct tape. Tire rub. That's never a good plan. There's Peter Kozolina. It's just racing. That's he's not had a lot of starts. This is his first one. Rorig, whoever the hell that is. Late model racer. Winchester, which is sort of Salem's twin on the other side of the state. I-70, which is in Iowa, I think. NASCAR Midwest series I never really watched, as we are back underway. Donnie Reavers, he's done pretty good for himself. Robbie Pyle. And apparently people uploading videos. God Cleaver. And let's see. Southern Indiana, which is, of course, different from Northern Indiana. Todd Cleaver, one of the other drivers, sort of like Mike Garvey, who was pretty good. He just never quite made it in other series. race fans in a certain time period may remember Todd Cleaver and Mike Garvey starting last in certain Bush Series races back in 2004, 2005 or so. 108, which is pretty impressive if you think about these cars are not very high horsepower. They for a soon to be doomed series, this has actually a pretty stout field. Then again, it wasn't the field that doomed the series, it was financial problems and such. Of course, ASA, the series at least, still exists, or the sanctioning body, either American Speed Association or whatever it stands for, still exists in some decrepit form. But I'm not quite sure. Yeah, it's got to be super loud over there. I never saw this series live, although apparently they raced in Irwindale, which is, of course, pretty much my local short track, which is a fact I did not know about until maybe 2016, which isn't good with the series pulled in 2004. I found out a lot of interesting things I missed after the fact. Someone needs to invent time travel. What will you do when you go back in time? Will you kill Hitler? No, I'm gonna go watch some races I missed. Reed Sorensen. Well, okay. On board. Rev limiter. Yeah, this is probably the only track where they hit the high bank tracks, or the tracks where they hit the rev limiter because of the high banks. And I believe in 2004 they raced at Kentucky and Charlotte. Those, of course, being much bigger tracks. 1.5 mile. This, however, is a half mile, but banked at 33 degrees. Bristol, of course, is banked at 36 degrees in its time, and I think Nashville Super Speedway was banked at 33 degrees, or at least it was. I mean, that's a lot. And here it goes. There's a battle for third. Brian Refner, who I also remember from the NASCAR Truck Series. Of course, a lot of these drivers raced in some form in NASCAR Truck and the Bush Series. So love that rev limiter action right there.
Nigga bitch, yeah.
Here, but
nigger bitch.
So that's 63 of Robbie Pyle.
Well,
what did you get to eat there?
A fucking smoothie.
That's it.
It's disappointing, but it's all I really have available right now at my house. I need to go to the grocery store.
What about baby skulls?
Like I said, I need to go to the grocery store.
You can't get baby skulls at the grocery store, you moron, you tube.
I know the guy, so
Yeah, his name's Jim Thompson.
yeah. He works at the Walmart butcher shop.
Welcome to the Walmart butcher shop. You want some baby skulls?
I got baby skulls. 29 cents a pound.
That's a fucking bargain.
Isn't it?
That's the halfway point.
And number 50 motherfucking 5.
Todd Cleaver.
Just get that excited about a random thing going on in a race.
His name is Cleaver, but it's spelled Clover. Oh, great. Now they're doing an ad for BF Goodrich.
Good. I like BF Goodrich.
Do you know why they're called TA, Scott?
What are called TA?
The BF Goodrich tires?
Oh, no, I do not.
What TA stands for?
No.
Trans Am. The old Trans Am series.
Sweet.
Muscle cars and sports cars with big V8s in them.
Goodyear is also another good, awesome sponsor.
Well, I haven't liked they can't build a fucking tire to NASCAR to save their lives, so.
Yeah, but still.
We need to watch a video I found, Best of Tony Stewart.
That's a good idea. Man, when you start making smoothies, like the first few you make will be disgusting.
Yep. You have to kind of
when you get good at it, though, dude, this is like the most chronic drink of Kool-Aid ever. Like, it's like a milkshake, but fruit.
I have to sneeze.
Look at well, never mind. You're blind.
It coming, but it's not there.
I wonder if this will work. Is there a light on in your room? I wonder if that would even work. Because looking at a light for me makes me sneeze. But you're blind, so.
Well, we don't have light switches. We have a light button, which is really fucking stupid. So, like, I never know if the light's on or not. Because rather than a switch, which is either up or down.
They weren't thinking about blindies.
They were not thinking. They were. I don't think they were thinking at all. I also have a pretty cool ceiling fan, but I don't need a ceiling fan right now. I need a heater.
Well, close your fucking window.
No.
You're like no. No, I need nature.
I actually kind of do.
Open a window right now.
What happened?
It's actually a good idea for me to open a window right now.
Like, it gets horrible in here if I don't have my window open.
All right, well, give me a minute.
It's cleaving the competition. Oh. That was bad. Son of a bitch. Reavers is in. Well, yeah.
track. Windows are open.
I did find a Tony Stewart compilation, by the way. Angry and funny, it says. So Todd Cleaver is leading. If one wanted to, we could say he's cleaving the competition. Glenn Allen Jr.
An entire raceway is in the race.
No, that's Glen Helen.
I don't give a fuck what it is.
You're actually making reference to a track that I've been to. That's actually kind of cool.
Man, you gotta put some collard greens in the smoothie. Otherwise, it's just too much fruit. Like you gotta have.
Jethro.
No, fuck off.
That's
Smoothies.
so southern.
What?
Collard greens.
Well, a fucking hipster would call it spring mix.
True, you're not a hipster. You're just a hickster.
I'm
God, there's probably like redneck hipsters. That's probably a thing.
Yeah. No, I know them. No. There is.
No.
Yeah, they exist.
No, they don't.
I swear to God, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Damn it, Scott.
It's like a hipster that rides dirt bikes and four-wheelers.
Well, that's not really. Well, dirt bikes aren't really rednecks. Redneck is more big truck.
They are around here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
In California, they mean like, dude, you're into like Supercross, man.
Rednecks, they also love big trucks and shit.
Yeah, but dirt bikes is more of a. Well, it was more of like a. More like the sort of like the skater surfer guy. How much is Pep Boys and Grease Lightning paying for this? They have to say it every goddamn commercial. And no, I don't think you have to put collard greens. But then again, my tongue could take a lot. Well, but I tried fucking Rice Krispie treat the other day, and God, that was too sweet.
Yeah,
it hurt my mouth.
I can only handle so much sugar.
But it was so good though. Like it was really like, but it was so good.
Yeah. Really rich chocolate too. I can't do.
I mean, I do because I like it, but it's torture. I suffer for my art, man.
Yeah.
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 So tomorrow or Saturday is Chili Bowl and Supercross from Houston. So that'll be a fun night for racing. Supercross is actually on Fox Sports 1. Chili Bowl's on MAV TV, dude, so you can't watch it.
I bet the drivers after this race are sore as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. 300 laps around a high-banked short track.
Like, I can imagine, like, your neck and your back hurting like a motherfucker.
Well, the good thing is it's at night. The race I was watching at Martinsville was during the day. It was 500 laps. You had to brake a lot more, and it was like 90 degrees. We need a yellow soon. There's a yellow. That's more for safety also. You'll see that at short tracks where they don't allow green flag stops and stuff. Basically, because a lot of these guys don't have professional pit crews, and you people should take their time. So a lot of it's also for safety. I don't mind stuff like that on short tracks, but NASCAR shouldn't have stuff like this.
They don't, do they?
Yes, they do.
They do.
The
They'll
Truck
run
Series in 2016 had a rule that basically what would happen is every 20 minutes, if there was no caution flag, they would put out a yellow.
Huh. That kind of, nah, I don't like that. If they can handle the fucking problems that they're having, then
It's not for that. It's basically to make it interesting for the fan. Because if it's under green too long, it gets boring.
not really.
And it's like, if your racing is so boring that you need cautions, maybe you should look at like your trucks or your. Now they have something where they have stage racing. Basically, they'll have 2 stages, and after, let's say, a quarter of the race, they'll have a caution. And after the other quarter, it'll have another caution. They'll have half the race, which I don't really agree with. But if it's better than caution clocks, fine. I'm for anything that's not caution clocks. But yeah, if your racing is so boring, you need like yellows to. I mean, IndyCar racing is really
Damn,
interesting.
dude. Watching that pit crew is intense.
Yeah.
Like, it was kind of sloppy, but they were all kicking ass at the same, like a professional pit crew.
Yeah, I mean,
they look all slick and smooth. Those guys were jumping around and.
Well, that's why they don't have green flag pit stops and shit like that, because that would have been even worse. Oh shit! I just set it on fire.
Like, he had to pull a screen off the windshield.
Yeah, the tear offs.
And he forgot. Like, he turned around to leave the car, then he remembered, jumped back, and like jumped on the car and pulled it off. It was crazy.
Oh shit!
Shit! And got it, and then the car took off. you know, in that split second when he remembered, he was like, "Shit!" Yeah. There's a bunch of little girls waving at the camera. There should be a stage in every race where they just send all the kids onto the track and they get run over.
Pretty much.
It's a kid, a baby, a baby, a baby.
Todd Cleaver.
Only on this channel where you get dead baby jokes in racing.
How? Okay, granted, this race is in like July or September, but this race is almost 15 years old. It seems like it was yesterday.
Pretty much.
No, I mean, well, because I actually grew up with this series, it seems like it was yesterday. It's like, how could this be 15 years old?
Not much is. I mean, of course, there's been changes, but it's still essentially this racing. It's still.
The one thing you need to realize about car racing or racing in general, no matter what's changed, no matter the design and everything else, when you watch it, it's racing.
Yeah.
Like I have an audio recording of the 1955 Indianapolis 500. Different, right? The cars are totally different, but when the green flag drops,
everybody's freaking out.
It's racing. It's hilarious. It's like things are so different. Oh no, they're not. But yeah, there hasn't been. Well,
you got me thinking about those timed cautions and shit like that, making it fun for the audience or whatever. They shouldn't even be thinking about the TV audience, because if I was there,
no, they're also thinking about the people there.
It wouldn't matter to me.
No, I have been at very boring races and quite enjoyed them.
Still enjoyable?
Yeah,
Yeah. I would think the same thing, to be honest.
people are very worried about the like. Sorry, I was just listening because Greg Creamer, the host, is usually a sports car guy, and it's weird seeing him in stock car racing. Yeah, it's I people get so worked up over the fans and what they. It's like
They
if
don't
you
care.
if
They
you
probably
watch
don't give a shit.
you're either gonna watch it or you're not.
Right.
Uh, Depending on how long you want to do this, I have a fun as hell race like we could watch.
How long is it?
Well, first I want to do the Tony Stewart thing, and then it's about 20-30 minutes.
Tony Stewart thing is 20, 30 minutes?
No, that's 14 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, we can do both of those.
Okay. It's it's motorcycle racing, but it's not sport bikes. That's all I'm gonna say. I like being all cryptic and shit. Oh, I have one more, but it's only 3 minutes. It's a crash video. This guy does motorsport crash videos based on all 52 weeks, and I figured that's something we could watch um starting today. His videos. He's done
So,
week one already. It's only
oh,
three
okay.
minutes.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Just sit back and relax. You're like, I'm gonna sit back, but I'm not gonna relax.
I'm not going to do either.
Ah,
Blah!
you know what I was watching, Scott, yesterday? Snowcross. What do they race with snowcross?
Yay.
What do they race with snowcross, Scott?
Snowmobile.
I would have watched it, but but it's on a 4 hour X Games video. You have to scroll to like 3 hours 5 minutes, but pretty good racing. Number 7 and 7th. That works. Medicine shop. I wonder what medicine shop sells. Medicine?
Medicine shop.
Yes.
Cleaver.
You called him Clover.
Clover. I didn't know.
I didn't know. I told you.
Kluber. Elbow. Fucking quit hurting.
Cock. What about tubes?
Well, fuck tubes. We don't need no fucking tubes.
Tubes. TOOBS.
No tube. The tubes. I still want roast beef though. It's not so good.
I want anything.
I am gonna go get roast beef after this race.
You're going to wait until we're done, and then you'll get roast beef.
No.
Because after that, then I can go get it too. Don't
All
be a
right.
dick, man. Don't be a dick.
All right.
All right.
I fucking hate you, Elliot. I want some fucking roast beef.
Just wait. You'll get it before it's late.
Fuck!
Just think about snowmobiles.
Fuck! Dude,
Snowmobiles.
there's this video of this teenage girl shotgunning a beer, and her mom's sitting at the bar in their kitchen, and she cracks open the beer, and the mom's like, "The fuck are you doing?" And then she shotguns the beer, and the mom's like, "What the hell are you doing?" It's such a mom thing.
Those
Fucking
people need
hilarious.
to be murdered.
Yeah, well, it's the most annoying mom voice you can imagine.
Yeah, well, yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, stop. My head already hurts.
It's funny, though, because the teenage girl was just like, fuck you, mom, I'm drinking.
Impact wrench. That was a good pitch.
Doing?
God damn it, Scott.
Morton Salt.
Salt.
Morton. Why didn't he just say the perverse flurry?
The proverbial.
No. It's the perverse
No, he said the proverbial flurry. I heard him.
Perverse flurry.
He said the proverbial flurry.
But it's the perverse flurry.
Oh my god. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I need to put up this fucking Christmas tree. God. I hate even looking at it.
What is it real or fake?
It's fake. And it's stupid. And it's white.
Oh, everything white is stupid, obviously.
It's my mom's.
I mean, come on, everything white is like white people, you know?
They all deserve to die.
Don't they?
They're stupid. You're white.
What?
White.
Ooh, there's a propeller plane by my window.
The mental image I just got, like, I just imagine like a World War II airplane coming up to your window and just staring in. Just running and everything, but it's just floating there staring at you.
Okay, they do all run the same engine.
That's cool.
You know what the funny thing is? There's a couple Fords in this race. All the most are Chevys. I thought they were all Chevy engines. I was right. Woo!
Woo!
I love being right.
Have you ever seen that show Engine Masters?
No.
It's actually pretty. It's not something I can watch a ton of, but when I want to know about some engine shit, I watch that.
I miss Wind Tunnel. That was such a fucking great show. Yes, it was.
All right, here we go. God damn it!
There we go. Green flag.
56 laps.
50. Say it right, Scott. 56 laps.
56 laps.
ASA.
Number 66 is in place 6. Did you know that? It's actually happening right now.
Awesome.
The guy who's number 66 is in 6th place. So
Speaking
on the
of
scroll,
numbers,
it says 666.
Speaking of numbers, I have no idea what number Christina's racing in sports cars this year. So that's gonna make for a really weird first race. Because I'll be rooting for the cars she used to be in without realizing.
Yeah.
That happened. I'm like, yeah, I go 63. Oh no, fuck the 63.
666666666666666
Okay, stop.
6.
Fire in the holler.
666. Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
Apparently, you have some sort of brain parasite. Parasite's eating my brain.
My friend, the parasite in my brain.
Parasite in my brain.
Brain. Yeah. You have a parasite in your brain that just screams brain. Into your brain.
Brain. Brain.
Screaming brain into my brain. Yeah.
So, like, these are cars. These are like stock cars.
They're stock and they're cars.
Stock cars.
Tube frames.
I'm glad you asked me to do this because I was super bored.
Yeah, I just got off work. I felt like shit when I woke up this morning. I still don't feel that great.
Just relax. You'll feel better once you see a 14-minute compilation of Tony Stewart.
I don't know if I will or not.
Well, you'll see it. Like, I don't give a shit if you feel better. I might
be like, fuck you, Tony Stewart. Actually, I like Tony Stewart. So.
He'll come over to your house and punch you in the face.
Right.
Did you see the video of him on iRacing where these two guys were bitching at each other and he's just like, well, you two shut the fuck up. I got to show you that really quick. It's just these two were complaining. You wrecked me. No, you wrecked. He's like, God, well, you two shut the fuck up.
Right. You're not even in a real race.
Like I said, I got a few videos for you, but they're really short. So, and besides, this race is almost over. So,
hey, hour roast beef.
What?
In 1 hour, roast beef will be mine. At 2:30.
God damn it. Okay, fine. That's 11:30. Besides, I can go get some to eat then too.
Everybody's just kind of hanging out now.
Yeah, I think this race is pretty much over.
Well, I mean, there is battling going on for the first and second and third position, but they're all just kind of meh. Oh shit, traffic.
Traffic.
All right.
Not traffic.
It's the top 4. That's who's racing right now.
All right.
Like, there's a difference between the people who are racing and the race itself. Like, there's people just going around the track right now, right?
Oh.
These dudes are fucking racing.
Yeah.
Lots of cars out.
BB. Rick BB.
Pyle, BB, Sorensen, Co, Block, blabbity, blubbity, blabbity.
Cleaver. Robbie's like, yeah, you guys battle. I'll just fuck off. I love the sound of these cars, though. Louis Schmidt Plumbing.
Fucking plumbing, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Louis Schmidt Plumbing. Yurkovich. That's a deli name.
Yeah.
What,
He's number
Boris
6.
Yurkovich. Where the hell is he from? That's the commentator's curse right there. I'm going to change my name to Yurkovich.
Jerkovich. You ain't nothing but a Jerkovich. Bitch.
He's from Illinois. Boris. That's just a funny name, Boris.
You're a funny name.
Shut up, Scotty.
No.
Scooter. The reason they're on the rev limiter is because they usually don't. It's usually not as fast as they normally race. They're normally on flat tracks, so they normally don't hit the rev limiter like that. Like that. Robbie Pyle, he's just piling on the. I don't know.
Believe?
Yeah, but fuck you. Sorensen. By the way, I still hate you.
I hate the audience.
What audience?
Whichever person is watching right now.
Whichever one of my friends is watching.
I hate you.
I don't even pay them. They just watch out of sympathy and pity.
Wouldn't that suck to have to pay your audience?
No, my friends, my close friends, I have to pay them to. You know.
That's not how that works.
What are you eating now?
Leftover mozzarella sticks that I forgot I had.
Oh. I'm not eating anything.
That's because you're stupid.
Is that your answer to everything?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like at work, when they don't get the card they want. Why you give me that card? Because you're stupid.
Why'd you give me that card? Hey, you tube. I called someone a tube the other day as an insult. They're like, what the what?
You can just say, You know, a tube, an empty, hollow mass that's round and
You're a
cylindrical.
tube.
You're a fucking tube.
Not a tube, but a tube.
Yeah, a tube is a good thing.
A tube is not a good thing.
It's not quite as good.
Winchester, that's on the other side of the state.
Be right back.
Jesus Christ. Smoke. Cleaver. Almost over. I really don't think there's going to be much passing right now. I think it's just about over. Yeah, but that might. I think Robbie's just kind of. Yeah, he's just basically settling in and just. 10 laps to go.
Forgot I had this shit too.
Under 10 laps to go.
I have imitation crab meat and garlic butter melted.
Well, what is imitation crab meat made out of? I just wonder.
I'll look in a second.
I love crab though. Crab and garlic butter.
I have garlic butter right here.
Even imitation, I guess, is better than nothing.
Imitation, that's good as fuck.
Whatever. You're torturing me. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're just
buttery meat. All I could manage to say was buttery and meat.
Buttery and meat.
Buttery meat. Garlicky, buttery meat.
Shut up.
It's flaking apart like a mozzarella stick.
He said seminal.
Indians.
I had cheese curds on the Saturday night. Oh, dude. I didn't tell you about my chicken sandwich, did I?
No.
It had chicken on it. It was chicken, fried like a chicken strip.
Mm-hmm.
Ham, bacon, Alfredo, mustard, sweet roll, and sweet potato fries. And I had cheese curds that night as well.
Damn, that sounds good. Yeah, but I'm about to have roast beef. Nom, nom.
No, you're gonna watch these videos and you can have whatever the fuck you want.
Swish it around. And the garlic butter.
Anyway, so 2 laps to go. Robbie Pyle from Rick Beebe from Reed Sorensen. That's the top three at Salem Speedway in Salem, not Massachusetts, Indiana.
Yeah, there's no witches here, God damn it.
Nope. The closest witch I know is Northern California.
Yay!
Fireworks.
Oh, look, a firecracker.
There's actually a crowd.
Imitation crab meat. Yay.
Okay. Ready for the next video?
Yeah, go.
Okay, listen. This is a listening video.
Oh. No. No. Oh, okay.
Is it playing?
Yeah.
Shh. Shh. There's Tony just at the end. Go, you just shut the fuck. I just love that. Just
Wow.
he just gets tired of people. And I've been on like iRacing things with that, with friends or whatever. God, the idiots. They just anyway. Here's a video.
Imitate Crab
Don't
Classic by Transocean presents Imitation Crab.
don't talk. I'm
Blend
playing
of
the fucking
Alaska
video.
pollock and king crab.
God damn it. Oh God, I hate this video. This video just repeats itself. All right, here we go. What cars are these, Scott?
Oh shit! Indy cars.
Yeah. That's Tony Stewart and Lazier just got. I hate he censors these, but the beeps are so loud. Yeah, Stewart was an IndyCar racer for 3 years. I blast this guy for doing that.
For asking how they feel.
No, for censoring it.
Oh.
That's the video. That's the uploader. Oh, I love this one. Kenny Irwin and this is at Martinsville. This is that short track. Oops.
Yeah, but that was Irwin's fault.
That was payback. Or
That was payback.
that was payback.
On to Stewart, yeah.
Yeah.
But the first one,
Watch.
when Kenny spun out, that was Kenny's fault.
They were old friends, by the way.
Oh! Oh! He's pissed.
I love the.
Oh, he's going after Jeff Gordon.
I always wanted to see Jeff Gordon get beat up. I was never a Gordon
fan. Tony would beat the shit out of Jeff, I bet. Actually, you know what? I bet Jeff Gordon is one of those dudes who doesn't look like a badass, but he is.
Well, Tony's a big fat guy.
Yeah, but you're like Tom Cruise. He looks like a bitch, but that dude could kick the shit out of you. I guarantee it.
I was just never a Gordon fan. Watch the face of the guy talking just now. He's just. That's Daryl Waltrip, by the way. He was not happy. Daryl was not happy about that. I don't know if you saw his face, but I did not like that. Tony's just.
Tony kind of made an ass out of himself there, but
yeah.
But it was still fun to watch. Like,
no, I was a big Casey Kane fan, but I did not like that. Are you talking about this one or the one before?
The one before, where you?
No, the one before I liked. This one was. This one I didn't like. Tony just hammered him. No, I don't think he made an ass out of himself. I think he just said what was on his mind. But this one, he just. Well, watch.
Well, I'm waiting for the AOL. Waiting for the replay.
Just hammered him.
Oh, fight!
The crew chiefs. Yeah, I did not like Tony Stewart for some years after that crash. Yeah, but it's the first lap of the restart. You couldn't just wait.
That's awesome. See, they should just let these motherfuckers fight. They should. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, dude, that was so close.
Oh.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Wow, dude. Even the replay was hard to watch. Oh shit. Tony's pissed.
I don't think that was Kenz's fault, though. Seventeen's Kenseth, 20's Stewart.
Oh, yeah. Stewart fucked up.
Yeah. He's talking about a guy named David Gilliland, who I used to see at Irwindale back in the 90s and 2000s. That's Ralph Shaheen. You might remember him from the monster truck race.
Ouch.
Oh.
That one hurt.
Well, I can imagine he's not exactly happy with Kurt Busch. I don't think that was anyone's fault, though. I
No,
just think that was
it
the
wasn't.
racing deal. I mean, Kurt you have no warning when something like that happens.
When someone lets up off the throttle and you're a foot away from him.
I mean, Tony had no choice, but
And
Kurt
he's
also
racing. Kurt didn't have a choice either because he's racing.
Yeah. Well, no. He You know what the best part about this is? Kurt Busch, Tony Stewart are teammates. Or, I'm sorry, Kurt drives for Tony now.
He got hit from behind, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that was anyone's fault. I just
Hard racing. and then he gets hit from behind and
Yeah,
pushed into yeah.
it's the old nowhere to go type thing. I can't imagine they're very happy though. Eh,
I don't think anybody was again. Like they're just racing.
yeah, but come on, it's
Could he have
practice.
though?
I
It
think
was like
there could be some give and take here.
he was like 6 inches away from him
I
when
think
that
there could have
happened.
been. I love Jimmy Spencer. Yeah, when you have two like kind of classic racers that are like 100% committed, and you just, you know, that's what happens when you have two ultra competitive people. You know,
Who are constantly racing one another. Yeah.
yeah.
You were saying that earlier.
You gotta like just honesty.
Dude, Tony, he's about to punch a dude.
This is a sprint car race, I think.
Yeah, dude, I wouldn't fuck with Tony Stewart at all. Like,
Okay, here's another. Yeah,
I would probably do whatever he said. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if he can hit really hard, but he definitely hits.
You don't have to hit real hard to really hurt somebody,
Oh,
though.
I saw Jeff Gordon and Brad Keselowski, newer NASCAR driver, fight, and they actually drew blood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Jeff Gordon looks like a bitch, but I bet he's not.
Yeah, that fight with Keselowski, that was pretty. And Keselowski's a Missouri redneck.
Yeah, people could say what they want about Jeff Gordon, but he fucking what a legacy, you know?
I just hate his voice.
Oh yeah, pretty much. He
I,
just
I,
kind of looks and sounds like a goody two shoes, but I mean, just
he's
look at the
kind of gone away
results.
with that. He's kind of gotten away from that now, but yeah, he still sounds a little bit like the nerd he used to beat up.
Yeah,
Okay,
he was always that dude. Whenever like Dale Earnhardt or Jarrett or Rusty Wallace wouldn't win, he was always the dude. Like,
I mean, well. God, was that the snow? I stopped watching NASCAR for a week after this. I stopped watching NASCAR for a couple weeks after that because I think NASCAR should have done something about that because that could have really hurt someone.
right? Helmet throw. Oh!
Oh, I remember this. Kenseth again. I
He's whipping up the crowd.
thought Tony was an asshole, but hey, which he is in a way.
Hey, what's new? If you don't know Tony Stewart is kind of an asshole, then you're the asshole.
But yeah, there is something I like about him. He's always honest. He's never. But
He might be wrong, but he's honest. Bust his ass.
bust his ass. Tony, you have no right to talk about double standards.
I don't even know what he was talking about.
It was either Logano or Kozlowski.
I know it was Logano he was talking about, but I didn't see what pissed him off so much.
Well, it was either Logano or Kozlowski because they're basically talking about double standard, and then driving crazy or whatever.
Kurt Busch and Stewart running into each other. What I would do if I had a hothead like Stewart on my ass like that, I'd just pass him. Like as he was trying to fuck with me, I'd just go.
But he's not Kyle Busch. He'll run into you under caution, but he won't run into you at 150 miles an hour. He's still a lot better than Kyle Busch.
Damn. Damn, dude. That was major asshole move by Stewart there.
Well,
major asshole move.
who's he fighting with, I wonder?
Some younger guy.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to ask for that last one. It's funny because he was ranting about how they're gonna kill someone at Daytona, and then he drives very crazy. Let's see, what do I have to use? Let's watch a Jeff Gordon fight compilation. Let's see if there is one. Let's see if there is one. Just because Gordon's always someone nicknamed him the Promise Keeper and Wonder Boy and the good little innocent boy. Let's see if there is a Let's see. There we go. There we go. There is. There's a Jeff Gordon fights compilation. We're watching this. We have to. $93 races.
Did you hear Jeff? Hey! As Tony was yelling at him, Jeff goes, hey!
I mean, I know they kind of went to the same thing of like Prince and midgets. I would not want Tony Stewart on my ass.
Oh, that wasn't on
Well,
purpose. I don't think that was.
well,
Oh shit!
he's now a broadcaster. Jeff Gordon is. That was a nice little segue, I think.
These two just didn't like each other, did they?
Uh, and by the way, Rusty, it's Kansas, not Kansas. Learn to open your mouth. That's why I hate Rusty Wallace as a commentator. Great driver, but he just never opened his mouth.
Jeff went for the clinch right away, dude.
Was that with Jeff Burton? I think this is the one with Jeff Burton.
Yeah, dude. Jeff clasped both of his hands behind the dude's head and tried to pull him down to his knee and tried to knee him in the face. it got blocked, but that's what he tried to do. Dude, if he would have landed that dude would have been knocked the fuck out.
It is so weird hearing Jeff Gordon swear. You know?
Right? It's weird trying to watch him throw a knee into somebody's face.
Right, remember this is the Promise Keeper. This is Wonder Boy.
You're making me a fan of Jeff Gordon by doing this.
Still a fucking
Yeah, but that's what makes it funny. Like,
yeah.
You look at him, you're like, little bitch, and he's like, hey,
I hate what's about to happen. I hate this one. This made me a non-Jeff Gordon fan for the rest of his career right here.
Oh.
That made me a non-Gordon fan for the rest of his career. I hate fucking payback wrecks like that. I hate payback wrecks.
I bet he feels like shit now, though. He's gonna get fined, and yeah, I bet he feels like a dumbass right now. He's getting attacked,
and
yeah, he's getting his ass kicked. Hold on, what's going on here?
There's a fight.
I can't really see.
And Clint was running for the championship too. That was just such a dick thing to do. Yeah, okay, he wrecked you. You know what? Go to the next race. You know, I don't respect driving like that.
Oh shit. He's like sprinting towards the fight. It's like professional wrestling here. What the fuck?
I just
Elbow drop. He ran right to it. The crowd's all into it and shit. That's awesome.
the TV guys aren't even saying anything.
Probably
just like
instructing not to.
they're just like watching it. I used to hate when the TV guys wouldn't say anything for like a billion years. It's just like say something, commentate, describe it.
Yeah, you need to be describing the fight.
Yeah, but ESPN, dude. This is modern day
They have
ESPN right
boxing
here.
commentary, don't they?
What?
They have boxing people, don't they? So just
I have no idea.
sure they do.
Yeah, but ESPN's thing, like they would not say things
You know
for
what
a long.
ESPN's problem is? They only have 3 channels. They need to have like 90.
Well, they took over Fox. You know that, right?
I did not know that.
ESPN took over Fox Sports. Oh, okay. This is the good fight. This is the good fight. Gordon and Brad Keselowski, who's a former champion. They are not happy.
One little shove.
No, wait for it.
No, I'm saying one little shove sparked all this.
Yeah.
Oh, punches, punches.
Who's punching more though?
Well, one of the crew people was punching somebody else. I can't see them fighting. Crew people are getting some shots in on each other, though.
I love it. I mean, you have to understand. I mean, the adrenaline is, the adrenaline pretty much ramps every emotion up to about 9,000.
Right?
So it's like,
Level 9,000!
yeah, it's like something
right.
small.
Let's watch that race now.
Oh,
Let's watch something different, though. Do you remember what you wanted to watch?
Yeah.
What was it again?
I haven't told you.
Go ahead.
You might remember that voice from ASA.
Okay.
This is hilarious. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't grab
Wow.
someone's arm.
Yeah, everyone is watching you. Everyone.
These are awesome bikes, though, the Harley Davidsons.
They are cool looking.
You said you wanted something different.
That dude sounds stoned as fuck.
Yeah, there's only 10 riders. So, of course, it's going to be a really boring race, right? Because there's only 10. At least I think there's only 10. There's not a lot. So, it should be a really boring race. Scott Russell's won the Daytona 200 many times. You could just tell he's from Georgia.
Yeah. Georgia people, they sound kind of gay, don't they?
Yeah.
I got an accent, but I like sucking cock.
Yeah, but what are you talking about? You lisp too.
No, I don't.
You do? Oh my
No,
god.
I do not.
You don't even listen to yourself. How do you know?
Because I just know these things.
You just did it right there.
That's not a lisp.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It just sounds gay.
He knows his shit, though. So they're going to race these things.
Yay!
They're going to race these Harley Davidson Sportsters on a track that usually, sport bikes, which are very aerodynamic. These aren't aerodynamic at all.
Yeah, at all.
So what do you think the racing's going to be?
Probably hard to control.
It's going to be fucking. There's a reason why I wanted you to watch this race. Let's put it that way. Motorcycles.
Sitter Mickles.
What?
Sitter Mickles. You want to go see my Sitter Mickle? My brand new Harley Davidson Sitter Mickle?
Harley Davidson Cinnamon.
My Harley Davidson cinnamon roll?
Yes, these bikes were not designed for racing.
They're called sport bikes though, so
No, they're not. These are Sportsters.
okay, whatever.
Oh, fuck you. Wobbling. They're wobbling, Scotty.
Wobbles.
Wobbles.
Gone flobble.
You're weird.
That's an actual word.
What?
Gone flobble.
Yes, it is. So this is
No
gonna be
audience whatsoever.
This is going to be a really boring race. The leader's just going to take off and run away with it. It's really boring. Yet they are sort of tractors. Standing start. They do sound good. Although they used to sound like a little bit like a jackass neighbor who, revs these things too much. Ready? Here we go. Steve Rapp is a pilot. Is an airline pilot.
Wow. That'd be an awesome job, by the way.
So on the weekends, when you want to get away from being an airline pilot, you go race motorcycles.
Like if you were any kind of driver, race car, motorcycle, your fucking vehicle would be your girlfriend,
yeah.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Man, look how wobbly these things are.
Yeah, these things are not made for.
Wobble, 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 wobble. Just wobbling.
Here they go on the banking, Scott. These guys are nuts. So would you ever do this?
Wow. No, I would not. Absolutely not.
I mean, sport
There's
bikes.
I'm surprised that these aren't more popular because it's such a spectacle.
Well, sport bikes make it look easy. You know what I mean? Like you get on your sport bike, you ride really fast. But these bikes, it's like, because these bikes don't want to do this.
Right?
These bikes do not want to do this.
And yet, here they are. They definitely look a lot cooler than the sport bikes,
Well, I like sport bikes, so
but these look aesthetically way cooler.
I like bikes. I like cars. So you wanted something different.
Yeah, well, I'm enjoying it. It's not such a boring race so far.
I was being facetious when I said it was boring. I have no idea who's going to win this race. Baba Fong. Oh, I like Steve Rapp. He races everything from sport bikes to this to electric bikes. I've seen him race. And he's also a pilot, so he just likes to drive things.
What was the other thing he drove?
Electric bikes and sport bikes.
Like, how fast are the electric bikes?
Electric bikes are boring. I mean, it was cool to see Steve Rapp, but they used to race at Laguna Seca, and I only saw them race once because the other times I didn't even know they were on the track because they were so quiet. Tyler O'Hara, I guess that's Scarlett's brother or something.
Yeah, they don't have electric motors where they need to be. Like
Well,
lithium ion are cool, but it's not where it needs to be.
we've seen these bikes at Laguna Seca. They don't run the series anymore, sadly. Who's crazy enough to ride these things? You know,
Right?
especially on those banks. I mean, those. Actually, Daytona is not banked as steeply as Salem.
Wasn't it like 28 or something like that?
The Daytona is 31. Salem is 33. So
So
Salem is actually banked steeper than Daytona. Apparently, Bill France would have banked it even steeper, but 31 was the steepest they said they could get. Breaking duel. So they race these in March. First, they race a sports car race called the 24 Hours of Daytona. Guess how long it is. Then in February, they race the Daytona 500 and all that. And then in March, the bikes take over.
it's just
Including
bikes for
Supercross.
days.
What?
It's just bikes for days at Daytona.
Yep, including Supercross and flat track. Although Bike Week is weird because Bike Week is there's like all different kinds of Harley Davidson events around like Daytona, and then by the way, there's a motorcycle race. Like a lot of people who go don't come for the motorcycle races; they just come for the festivities. They're already past halfway, and I have no idea who's gonna win because
It's this kind of racing.
you can't pick winners. Baba Fong, Rumbly, the very rumbly. I love those banking sound. The shots of the banks when they just roar past.
Yeah.
Crevier. Banking.
These things are fucking cool. They're
What?
the shots from behind that big old back tire
Yeah.
just hanging out. It looks fucking cool.
Yeah. Just such. I'm gonna go race. Harleys.
Right?
They used to do this in like the '90s. They had a Harley class, but it wasn't very popular, but they tried, they tried it again. I wish this class would have taken off.
They don't do it anymore.
Nope. It's a long story, though. Long story. Okay, almost 2 to go.
We
Yeah, pretty much, right?
just hit the throttle
And hope.
and then the brakes really hard.
And then shit your pants.
Right about
5 abreast. Wow.
now. Oh shit.
Wow.
There was like 20 position changes there. Like, what?
I told you can't pick a winner. Yeah, I told is Jesus Christ. Yeah, I have no idea who's gonna win this race. I like Scott, but yeah, he has a thick as hell Georgia accent.
Mm-hmm.
I want that to be my alarm clock.
Everybody is coming for the lead. Everyone.
These lap times are like 30 seconds off a super sport, super bike. But like I said, it's not the fast lap times; it's everything else.
Wow. There's some damn good driving there. He's in 4th now, but he almost died.
White flag, 1 lap to go.
Whee! Oh, hit the brakes. Throttle.
Woo.
Brakes.
Okay, international
Throttle.
horseshoe. Here we go.
Brake. Faster than shit. 45. Looks like he might take this one. But then again, we need to see the bank yet.
You're picking winners. That's funny.
I'm not picking a winner. It just looks like he might win right now. Yeah, I mean, he's pulling ahead everywhere. But 14 keeps on catching up to him. This would be a good race. Yep. Oh, 14 got the lead.
Here we go.
Another lead change.
Here we go.
Number one in the lead. I think he's got it. Good fight for second. 14's right on number one's ass. Oh, shit. Dude, there's just first place, second place, first place, second place, third place. Like, that's crazy. You can't pick a winner. You can't do it. You cannot do it.
Wow. I have no idea who won.
Number 29.
Jesus Christ.
Just on the last 1,000 feet, there was 4 lead changes.
I told you.
Just happened to be the guy.
I want to show you a 3-minute crash video.
Oh my God. Roast beef, roast beef, roast beef. Go. Hurry.
I'm so hungry. This is week 1 of the racing season of 2018. And that was a crash. Motorcycle.
Oh! Oh!
What happened?
He ramped a dune and landed flat on both tires and just crushed against his motorcycle. Oh.
So,
ouch.
Yeah, this is week 1.
Trophy truck flip. Rally car. Rolling down a dune.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh! Desert racing in the Middle East is actually pretty awesome.
South America, actually.
The car?
Yeah, it's now in South America.
Okay.
Hilux.
Toyota. Ah, damn.
Did you hear? Woo!
Damn, that had to hurt. I love this kind of racing, dude.
Oh yeah, he was okay after that though. Of course, that was the end of his race, but Hitler broadcast.
Sports car wreck. Look like some kind of supercar.
Yeah, whenever there's no commentary, I don't really know where it is. Sounds good though.
Rally car.
So yeah, if we do this once, if we do at least one of these hangouts a week, we can do all 52 of these.
Another rally car.
Rally car. Rally car.
Okay, well.
Rally car!
Rally car!
Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Whenever you want to do another one of these, just tell me. With race.
Race! Yeah. All right. Time to eat food.
Yes, me too. We're gonna go eat lunch, people. Bye.
Later.